All right, sweet. So this week we, on Monday we did some Tabata work, which I thought was fun. Hopefully you guys thought that was fun as well. Tonight we're going to do a little bit more Tabata work, but we're going to couple it with supersets, which is just in tonight's instance, it's working one muscle group kind of back to back in a different fashion. So for example, like chest flies and chest presses or something, just as an example, that would be a superset with the same muscle group for the most part. And that's just really to get to a place of burnout, and then start incorporating some of those smaller acting muscles that can help out as we get to fatigue. So if you have your heavier weights and you want to use those, I would recommend using those tonight. Okay. If you get to that place where you're like, I can't lift these anymore, then just ditch them and grab your lighter ones. That's fine. But the challenge of this session is to get uncomfortable and work into some of those harder zones. One of the ways to do that is obviously with more weight. So that being said, let's go ahead and warm up, and we'll be ready to rock here. Okay. So nice and easy, guys. We're going to take our legs wide. Okay. Roll our shoulders back into place. That's so good. Get the elbows going. Knees are soft. And the arms all the way up and around. Just try to open through the front of your body. Okay, a lot of times when we sit like this, we kind of get tight through the chest. So just opening it all up. Good. We're going to add a little arm swing here. So arms go to the right and then up and over the shoulder. So just really waking up your back, shoulders, getting some rotational movement going on at the same time. Okay, and then we'll even go a little bit lower. So bend your knees and wrap your arms over your right leg. And let's do two more. Good, last one. And we're going to switch to the other side. So just nice and easy to begin with. Arms just kind of hang dead. And there we go. Adding a little bit more knee bend, a little bit bigger swing. Making sure that when you swing your arms, you are picking up your heel, say that you are turning away from. It just keeps our knees safe. Let's try two more here. And last one, and bring your feet a little closer together. So into a good morning. So we're going to hinge at the hips here and have you reach your arms, swing them back and around, and then lift up tall and hold. Okay, we'll do it again. Hinge at the hips, reach, swing the arms all the way around, and stand up nice and tall. One more like that. Hinge, reach, sweep the arms, connect in the back, hold, and now just good mornings only. We've got 5 and 4, 3, and one more time here. And moving on to back stepping lunges. So feet underneath your hips, step back into a lunge, and step forward. Adding some upper body movement at the same time. Just waking up the chest, putting a little pinch between your shoulder blades. Good. If you don't want to do lunges, you can tap back. Okay, still get that movement. Maybe be a little safer on the knees. And one more for each side here. And we'll move this right into a Tin Man. So you're going to reach opposite hand to opposite foot. Okay, hopefully you might be a little bit sore from Monday night. I was a little bit sore yesterday. Today's feeling pretty good. And now keep your heels up behind. Reach. So just real gentle, stretching out through our quads. And then we'll get into a little bit higher intensity here in just a moment. One more on each side. And last one. All right, I want you to pick up your light weights, your lighter set of weights to begin with. So with these light weights, we're going to bend. Okay, we're going to bend down into a nice deep squat, hands wide, and rise. Bend down and rise. So warming up with lighter weights. Good. Start feeling your heels have to dig into the ground. Engage your glutes. Rise back up. And you got 2 more. All right, we're going to change this up today. You're going to squat all the way down. Take your hands to the ground. Walk back into a plank position. Squat back in. Lift your chest. And rise. Let's do it again. Squat down. Walk your feet back. Walk your feet in. And rise. Keep going. You've got 2 more like that. Walk your feet in. And one more time. Good. Next one, we're going to change it up just a little bit. So squat down low. Now we're going to take a row on each side. So if you want to drop to your knees just because we're warming up, you can. You're going to row and row. One more on each side. And last one there, pop those knees up, walk your feet in, and rise. Let's do it again. Down. So this is really a renegade row here with squat thrust. This point, and last time. Good. Knees to the ground, and row, row, and walk your feet in. And we're gonna add more. It just keeps on going. Okay, so squat down, renegade row. One on each side. Walk your feet in, bring the arms up, and press to the top, and then bring them back down. Squat low, one row on each side. Good, bring your feet in, stand up, press nice and tall. One more like that. And row, trying to keep those hips pointing toward the mat, and bring them in, and up we go. All right, should be feeling nice and warm at this point. Get a quick drink of water, and we're moving on.
Hey, Beth and Steve, can you mute?
Good idea.
Good idea.
I unmuted.
I can double check that you guys are all muted.
No,
There we go. All right, cool. So first superset coming your way. So we are gonna work the chest. You're gonna grab your heavier set of weights. Now what's gonna happen is you're gonna work from 10 reps down to 1. After your amount of reps that you're gonna do, you have one alternating exercise in between. For example, we're gonna do chest flies on our back with our heavier weights, okay? 10 reps, okay? In between that, you're gonna do a little baby crunch and then lower back down. And then you're gonna go right back to 9, all the way down to 1, okay? Now, we are gonna cap this after about 5 minutes, okay? So we're gonna try to do this for 5 minutes. If we don't get done, if you guys don't get done in 5 minutes, if I don't get done in 5 minutes, we're gonna just stop where we're at, okay? So just keep that in mind, because then we've got another superset exercise to go with that. So try your heavier weights if you need to, okay? Partway through, switch to your lighter weights because you get really fatigued. That's okay to do that, okay? So let me set a timer here for 5 minutes, and we are rocking right now. Okay, so chest fly, arms are up, you're going out to the side, and then like you're giving a big hug. Count your own reps, please. And remember, in between is a little crunch with your weights on your chest. So if you need to go slower tonight, it's no big deal. That timer will stop you. Here's the crunch. You just crunch up and right back down. Then we're on 9. Trying not to let the hands hit the ground. Elbows leading the way is great. Setting those weights on your chest gives you a nice recovery from holding them and working the chest. Woo! Starting to feel those heavy weights already. Don't forget, big crunch right here. I'm on number 7 right now. If your heavy weights make it really hard for you, you can change your range of motion. It doesn't have to be as wide as you would go if you had lighter weights, all right? So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna switch out my weights here because I am getting tired. Just for reference, guys, you're at 90, just over 90 seconds right now. Here we go. I'm on 6 and 5. Big crunch up the middle. I love it when we get to 5 reps. Come on, stay with it. Okay, try to beat the timer if you can. I'm on number 2s right now. Where are you at? As soon as you're done, enjoy your recovery, guys. Okay? If you need an alternating exercise because you're like, I'm done right now, and man, there's still 2 minutes left on the clock, guess what? I want you to drop into a plank position here, and we'll do intervals of 30-second planks until the timer goes off. So right here, 30-second plank, enjoy it. It's a great way to take a break. If you need to run to the bathroom, get a drink of water, you have that option as well. Keep holding, keep holding. So like I said, we're gonna do superset exercises. So we are gonna work that chest again. Next time it's gonna be a chest press, but a closed chest press, which means we'll have our weights together, pressing together, and we'll lift up and down over the chest. If you're doing planks with me, rock back, take a nice stretch, and we will go again here in just a moment. Right back into those planks. Come on. Get some core work in right here, because we're not doing a lot at the end of the hour. We need to be in a knee plank. It's a great option. This plank is really easy for you. Take one leg off the ground. Change it up. Come on. Good job, good job. Let's hold for 5 seconds longer right here. And sit back and stretch it out, guys. Guess what? We've got time for one more plank. So enjoy a nice stretch. Those of you that are just finishing up, jump in for planks with us. Ready, set, and 30-second plank right here. I love 30-second intervals for planks. It's totally doable. Still makes you feel strong. Come on, hold on to it. We've got 10 seconds left. Almost there. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock back and stretch it out. Good. Take an actual recovery here. There's 20 seconds left before this timer goes off. I'm going to demo the next move for you, okay? So again, we're still doing that ladder down, 10 reps down, and using those heavy weights, lock them together right over your chest. Elbows are down at an angle. Okay, here's your chest press. You're going to start with 10 reps of a chest press. Then you're going to put your hands or your weights right on your belly or your hips. We're going to lift up for 1 and right down. That is your alternating exercise. All right, I think we're ready to rock. We're on our backs, weights together. Really safe way to work the chest without putting a lot of strain on the shoulders. So another 5-minute timer coming your way. And here we go. So weights right above the chest. Come on. Try to keep those heavy weights as long as you can. As soon as you're done, it's a hip bridge. So hips go up, hips go down, start over. Number 9. Oh, that one's hurting a little bit. Let's go. Hip bridge up so you can feel that you already worked your chest, right? Now that we're doing it again in a different fashion. Woo! Come on, stick with those heavy weights. I know you want to put them down. I know you want to change gears, okay? But even if it causes you to slow down a little bit, time under tension. We are doing this. Woo! I'm getting ready for round 6 right here. 6 reps. Here we go. Squeeze your weights tight together. Don't just let them hang out there. And give me that hip bridge. Woo! Number 5. Remember the best place to work from. Number 5, because you're so close to being done. Oh, come on, it's okay to breathe hard. Make a little bit of noise. Here we go. Number 4, 3. I hope you feel like you're getting to failure right about now. Come on, we got this. I'm on number 2. Looking forward to a recovery and then some core work, hopefully, once we have time left. Last one, big up and big up. Ah, I'm gonna set those weights down by my side. Good job. All right, guys, listen up. We got about 2.5 minutes left of work. So if you're still going, continue going. Those of you that are gonna move into some core work at 30-second intervals, we're gonna lay back down on our back. We're gonna lift our hips nice and high. We're gonna hold our right leg right out in front of us, squeezing our hips up. You're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. I know. You're gonna feel it. Hamstring, quad, okay, core, holding tight. Arms out to the side for more stability if you want to. Good, good, good. Keep coming. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna let the hips down. You're gonna take your left leg up, give it a quick stretch, and then we're gonna reset and do it again. So left leg extends, ready, set, and we're up. So left leg right next to your right. If you wanna work harder, squeeze your inner thighs like you've got a tennis ball between your knees. Hold. Okay, that squeezing action is gonna keep your hips level instead of letting them rock one way or the other. Come on. If you're still working down from 10 to 1, keep going. Staying strong. Come on, give me 10 seconds more right here. Anybody getting a little uncomfortable? Woo! Good to be uncomfortable. That's where change happens. Bring it down and lift your right leg up. Good job, good job. Let's do it again. We're gonna keep going. 30 seconds on each side. Ready, set. Right leg extended, hold. Now following this 5-minute set, guys, we're gonna go into some more Tabatas. But today's Tabatas have the option to be twisted Tabatas, which means during your recovery, okay, what would be recovery, I'm gonna give you an alternating exercise to keep the heart rate high, all right? It is optional, you don't have to do it, but it's a fun way to work Tabatas. And bring it on down. Okay, left leg goes up for a quick stretch. Let's finish this off right here. 3, 2, everybody up. Left leg extended, hold. Come on, get those hips up a little higher. Rock back on your shoulders. We are almost done. Whew. Love this isometric training here. We've got 10 seconds left. Come on, stay with it. And 3, 2, and 1. Oh, bring it on down. All right, time is up. I'm gonna go through, you have 15 seconds technically on the clock. We're gonna go through your Tabata exercises. So, first up, okay? Stop this timer. First up, you have got kettlebell swings. I know we do these a lot. I just love kettlebell swings because they work the hamstrings like crazy. The whole back of the body gets work. So kettlebell swings look like this. Holding onto the top of your heaviest weight, or maybe linking 2 weights together. So you got 20 seconds. Hinge, flat back, slight knee bend, okay? If you're going for the twisted Tabata, all right, which some of you I know are gonna do, you're gonna take that weight and do upright rows nice and quick, okay? Or you wanna hold it like this, that's fine too, upright rows during that 10-second recovery. And then we're gonna go into goblet squats. So we'll take our weight right underneath and we'll drop down into goblet squats, okay? So the 10-second twist is to do the upright row every single time. You're gonna alternate between those exercises. So get your weight ready, or your kettlebell if you have one. I'll walk you right through it. Kettlebell swings are first. In 3, 2, 1. We start right now. Come on. Hinging at the hips. Let the weight swing right out in front between your belly button and your chest. The goal of Tabata is high intensity, working toward the top of your training zone. Come on, making it hard to breathe. And time. Either you have an upright row or an active recovery, your choice. Upright row, elbows lead up and back, focusing in on the upper back. Getting ready for goblet squat, put it under your chin, drop down, elbows toward the knees. Come on, go quick with these goblet squats. Drive your heels to the ground. Whew. Come on, chest is lifted. Okay, getting that weight right under your chin helps keep your chest up. Time, option upright row for the twist or active recovery. Totally up to you. Kettlebell swings are next. Let's go. Hinge and go. Come on. It's a slight knee bend. Micro. The focus is on hips back, thrust hips forward. And one more. All right, your choice. Active recovery right here or full recovery, no movement. Goblet squat, get it under. Go. Think about dropping your elbows all the way to your knees. Come on. That's how deep I want you to go if your knees are healthy and safe. Every time you rise, you squeeze your butt. Come on. One more. All right, you got the twist or the recovery. Stay with it. Anybody feeling this a little bit after all that chest work from the first superset? And swing it out. Here we go. Good news. We don't have much left. Again, if you're not feeling this, add more weight. Go faster. Time. Down and up. And we're not shrugging the shoulders. Think about elbows up and back, up and back. Goblet squat coming. Let's go. Feels good, feels good. I love it. Come on, knees track with toes. You got this. We've got 3 more reps. Come on. And upright row. Come on, pull. Pull. Yes. Come on, stay with me 2 seconds longer. I think this is it. Good. And let's finish up with kettlebell swings right here. Come on, give me 5 seconds more. A little faster. Ugh. And time is up. Come on. Work those rows. Can you get 3 more? 2, 1, maybe last one on the 4th one right there. And good job. Good job. We're gonna do goblet squats real quick. Come on. 20 seconds on. Nice work, nice work. After this, we're getting rid of Tabata for a moment. Go back to supersets. Okay. Next time we're gonna work the back for supersets. And last one. Done. All right. Put your weight down. Get a quick drink of water. Hopefully you like that twisted Tabata. I think it's so fun to give an extra challenge to an already hard exercise or a set of exercises. All right, so we warmed up squat thrusts in the warm-up, and we're gonna do them right now for our 10-to-1 ladder, okay? So here's what happens. We're gonna use our heavy weights. We're gonna do renegade rows. It's gonna take a little bit longer. So you're gonna squat down, okay? Jump back or walk back, your choice, row and row, okay? Bring it in and rise, that's 1. How many are we doing? 10 to start with, all right? Keep both sets of weights handy if you have them, because you might wanna transition part way through. All right, in between exercise, okay? After you finish 10, right? You're gonna take it from here, rock back to a downward facing dog, and then get right after it again. All right, here we go. And where am I at? Time, 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go, begin. All right, so squat down, jump back, row. Remember, that is considered a 1 rep. Stand all the way up, bring it back down. Come on, when you row, okay, it helps if your feet are a little wider than your hips. If you're staying with me, I'm going on number 4 right now. Remember, only 5 minutes. If you don't get there, no biggie. Here's 3. Come on, use your legs to stand up. Here's 2. Come on, 1 more rep. I'm gonna give you an option here in just a minute. If this is a little bit too intense, rock back into a downward facing dog option. There's just single rows right here and then stand up, okay? Moving on to number 9. Come on, pull. Think about how long you can stay with these heavy weights before decreasing. Woo. Oh man, number 4 right here. We got this. Work hard. Woo. And 5. Come on, stay with me. I know you're in that high intensity zone. That's okay. I've got 2 more reps before I get a tiny recovery. Where are you at? How you doing? Maybe you want to do this with no weight, right? Just to keep moving. That is perfectly fine. All right. Whew. I'm going to change weights. I'm going to go to my 8-pounders for round number 8. 8 reps. Here we go. It's down. And row. Oh, those rows feel better. Yeah. Still hard work. Remember, option right here if you don't want to go down and up. Perfectly fine. I got 4 reps left right here. Come on, anybody finish it up with me? I've got 2 reps left before a quick break. Stay with it. And final one right here. Let's do it. Woo. Okay, rock back into your child's pose and then stand up. All right, I'm on 8. Let's go. Or I'm sorry, 7. Squat down, jump back, pull. Come on, can you make it a little bit faster? Snap those. Come on. If you decrease your weight, you should be cruising at this point. Come on, there's nothing stopping you. Whew. I'm gonna take my quick recovery, rock back, and now I'm moving on to round number 6. I'm gonna check the time because I'm dying just like you are. Good news, 45 seconds. I bet we can knock this out. Let's try it. Here's 6. Pull, pull. Come on. Woo. And here's 4. Almost there. 1 more before my recovery. Come on, stay strong. That timer is gonna go off any second. Rep back if you're at the last rep. And then stand up. Going to number 5. A favorite number. Down. Row. Here's 4. Oh, and that is the best sound in the world. Right there. Take your recovery. Oh man. How are you doing? Woo. Get a drink. That was brutal. All right, coming up next. Single arm clean and press. All right, so a couple different options here. I'm gonna show you with a lightweight. So I want you to try it first with a lighter weight, and if you feel good about it, you can increase your weight. So the least intensive way to do this is a bicep curl with an overhead press, okay? So a little bit of a knee bend, curl, press, catch, push, okay? Next option is palm facing in. You're gonna do an upright row. So you're gonna pull up, you're gonna get under with a knee bend and drive up, catch, and flip it over, all right? So again, curl, press, or get under, press, right there, okay? So start with your lighter weights. Okay, do a couple like that, and you're like, man, that feels pretty good. I think I can go heavier. You can go heavier as long as you can. Alternating exercise in between, okay, is, sorry, I have a brain fart here. All right, up, right, and then it's a deadlift in between, letting those arms hang, deadlift in between. All right, so starting with 10 reps, we're gonna do right side, and then you know what we're gonna do left side too. Man, we got this. Okay, 5-minute timer. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Okay, get under, press, and done. I'm gonna use my heavier ones because I know how to do that move and I'm okay with it. Here. Okay, if you're going heavier, I really want to see your knees bend as you drive that weight up and as you catch it. Good job, good job. Remember, safety first always. Bicep curl and press if you need it. Woo. All right, that was my 10. I've got one deadlift, and I'm gonna go again. Here it comes. Get under. Now maybe doing the full press every single time doesn't feel good. So you can just rack it and push it down or a little change up if you need to. Good job. Woo! Here's 8. And I got one more. And I've got my deadlift in between right here. Woo! Think I'll do one more on this side with this heavy weight before I gotta drop. But I'm gonna power through. Using my legs, using my core. Ugh. Woo! Here's 4. It's okay to work to failure. Don't be afraid of that, okay? Failure in boot camp means that you're strong, means that you've worked your body to the max. I got one more on this side. And good, I'm gonna do a deadlift in between. I'm gonna switch to my lighter weight. Woo. I'm gonna feel like I'm flying at this point. And here's 7. Keep coming. Use your legs. And here's 3. Good job, good job. Deadlift in between. Oh, thank goodness. Moving on. I've got 6. I'm gonna roll those shoulders, reset. Here we go. Remember, take this at your own pace. Remember, curl, press if you need to. Good job, good job. Don't forget your deadlift. It allows you to just hang those arms. And we're on number 5. Let me check the time for us. Good news, 2 minutes left. I think we're gonna finish. We're gonna get all those reps in on this side. Come on. You've got this, you've got this. Come on, deadlift in between. On 4, I'm gonna finish. My goal is to beat that clock. Come on. Even if you're just using your arm and no weight, and you're just going through the motions, I don't care. Keep moving. If you're just racking that weight, that's great for the back. And deadlift. Come on, number 2. Come on. I'm gonna finish like this because I'm burning out. Last one. Oh. And deadlift in between. Oh man. All right. Good news. If you are done, okay, give it a little shakedown here. Guess what? We've got 1 minute left. So those of you that are done, you're on the ground with me, okay? Arms are getting a break. Legs are out, and they're gonna scissor for 30 seconds. Ready, set. Scissor your legs, straight legs. Squeeze your inner thighs. Imagine all that tension coming out of that shoulder. Think about how you're gonna work the other side just as strong. Good, 10 seconds left. And time is up. Bring those legs down. Quick release. We're gonna go again because we've got the time. So legs extended nice and long. Ready, set, 30 seconds. Good. If you're just finishing up those clean and presses, no biggie. Jump into these leg scissors. Good job, good job. Maybe take those legs a little bit lower if you can. Whew. Almost there. Give me 8 seconds longer. And time is up. Oh, all right. I think our timer is about to go off. Yep. Now you know what's next. We've got another side of the body to work those clean and presses on. So stand yourself up, get a drink. The superset stuff is no joke, right? All right, other side of the body. I'm gonna start heavy. I'm gonna work low. Remember, clean and press, deadlift in between just in case you blocked it out. And here we go. 5 seconds on, or 5 minutes on. Get under, press. Remember, rack that weight. Point your elbow down before you drive through the legs to get to the top. Good job. It's okay. Maybe one side's stronger than the other and you need to modify earlier. It's no big deal. Woo. That was 10 for me. Deadlift down the middle. I go again. Number 9. Feels so good. Love training my body hard, seeing what it could do. Woo! Here's 5. Come on, use those legs as you go overhead. I want to see you driving. Power from the core. And I got one more before I have my deadlift. Woo, there it is. I'm gonna switch gears. This arm just not quite as strong as the other one. So remember, here we go. I'm on 8. Remember the option? Maybe it's a bicep curl to a lift. That's great. Still using the legs, even if your weight's not too heavy, just give them little knee bends. Remember, the goal is to beat that clock so we can get our core work in. I'm on 7. Now, I know I can't see each and every one of you. I know it's real easy to think about walking around and taking a break and not finishing, but guess what? You are accountable to you before you are accountable to me. So don't cheat yourself on these reps or on the hard work. Whew. I'm moving on to number 6 right here. I'm gonna quick shake out, but I'm gonna keep going. Because it's the hard that makes it great every single time. I got one more. I'm moving into 5 reps here. That sweet spot. You know it. Remember the rack? If this is where you need to be for just a couple reps, that's great. It's not cheating, it's modifying. I'm on number 4. Come on, where are you at? What is your goal for this 5-minute set? Woo! All right, in the final countdown, and we're at 3. Still using all the power I can to drive up. All right, only 3 reps left. 2 in this round and 1 in the last one. Nothing stopping now. Come on, finish it up. If you're with me on this final rep, make it your best. Set your weight down if you're done. You're continuing on, finishing up all the way to number 1. I need you to do that right now. Your time frame looks like 1 minute and 18 seconds. So on your back, belly button pulled to the spine, arms wide, scissor your legs. 30 seconds, come on. You've got this. Woo! Yeah, Squeezing those inner thighs, maybe going a little bit lower. Come on. Just let those arms hang heavy. Just melt away all that tension and stress that you just put on them. And time. Hug your knees in. We're going to try to get one more scissor sequence in before we go to our next twisted Tabata. Yeah, that's right. I said that magic word. Come on, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Maybe you want to try going 3 down and then 3 back up. Give it a little change up. Almost there, guys. You've got 10 seconds left. Stay with me, stay with me. I know it's hard. I know you're tired. And time is up. Oh, all right. We're going to stretch out our shoulders and chest really quick. So come over onto your hands and knees. All right, I want you to drop one shoulder down. Oh my goodness. There's that timer. Drop it down. Good. Switch to the other side. Oh, feels so good. Good job, good job. We're gonna take it back into a child's pose and relax. Okay, up next, cardio is the name of the game for this next Tabata. We're gonna do lunge jumps, okay? So single leg lunges with a jump at the top. Now, you might be thinking that's not for you, and that's okay, but guess what? I always have a modification for you. All right, move your weights out of the way so you don't step on them. So here's what it looks like. Okay, you're gonna lunge to the back, lunge, and then either just lift your knee. Okay, option 1, just lift. Option 2, add the jump, lunge back, jump up, track your knee with your toes. So we've got 20 seconds on one leg. The twisted Tabata is to drop both feet and move into squat jumps or squat pulses. Okay, if you don't want any of the squat action, then you just walk around and recover for 10 seconds. Then we'll switch to the other leg. So alternating legs, and got that twisted Tabata. Okay, here we go. Let me get my timer set, and we'll do right leg first, just so we're all at the same spot, and begin. So lunge, begin with just the lunge and lift. Find your balance, and then get after it. Remember, Tabatas are uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable. Put good stress on your mind and body. And time is up. Remember squat jumps. If you're doing the twisted part, you got squat jumps. Maybe you want to squat pulse. That's okay. Left leg back. Lunge. Lift. Lunge. Lift. Add the jump if you can. Heel to toe off the ground. Whew. I told you this is cardio. It's probably going to be our last piece of work. Is this Tabata? So go with it. And squat jumps or recovery, your choice. Soft landing, toe to heel on the way down. And right leg back, lunge, jump. Come on, do what you can do. It's okay if you're not jumping. If you're working at your max, that's great. If you're working on balance, that's great. Woo. And squat jumps or recovery. Maybe you can only get 3 squat jumps in, that's okay. Do something. Left leg, lunge back, jump. How high can you get off the ground? Use your arms to help you. Come on, power. Imagine that ground's hot. You gotta get off of it. And active recovery or squat jumps. I'm gonna take an active recovery. Don't worry, there's more to come. Right leg, ready, go. Come on. We're so close to the finish line, guys. Making sure you're actually lunging. Back knee bending. Don't just tap unless you need to. Squat jumps. Come on, do them with me. I know they burn. I feel it just like you do. That doesn't mean we stop. Left leg, lunge, lunge. Come on, how low can you go before you explode up? 5 seconds. Woo. Last one. And squat jumps. Come on. Just do a couple. We got one more on each side. And then we're done. Right leg, lunge. The good news, guys, is it is 6:22. We are so close to being done with this workout. Woo. Hopefully you're in that high intensity zone. One more. Finish up. Squat jumps is your last time for squat jumps. So don't miss out. You gotta get what you came for tonight. And lunges. Left leg back. Go, go, go. Use your arms. Your legs are giving out. Recruit some more of your body. Woo. Done. Right here. Time is up. Walk it out. Oh my goodness. All right. We're gonna do a tiny bit of core work since we have a few minutes. Okay, here's what it looks like. It's a countdown, but we're gonna do bilateral countdown, which means we'll do 10 on one side and then we'll do even numbers. We'll do 8, 6, 4. So here we go. It's a runner's crunch, okay? So no weights necessary on this one. I'm gonna move mine out of the way so I don't hit my head. So I'm gonna rock back, okay? I'm gonna rock back. I'm gonna have my arms like I'm running. I'm gonna snap up. I'm gonna go slow down, snap up, okay? So I'm gonna do 10 on one side, and then I'm gonna do 10 on the other side. Looks like this, okay? Modification, rock back on your elbows, okay? And you can add your hands for a little bit of a push if you need it, okay? If that's too hard on your tailbone, just fold your mat over, okay? Or if you need to, right here is fine too. Modification looks like that, okay? So we're gonna do 10 on one side. After that 10, okay, we're gonna do a quick reverse crunch before we do the other side. So right leg forward, left leg extended. Okay, we're gonna rock back and up, and the end. That's 2, and here's 3. You wanna try the arms? 4, just like you're running. 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more time, 10. Rock back and reverse crunch. Oh, let's try the other side, shall we? Start with your left leg in this time. Okay, rock back and up, knee in, up. So starting with the hands on the ground to begin with, okay? Remember, trying the arms, running if you can. And my legs, or my tailbone needs a quick break. So I'm gonna go down here for just a moment. And 2, and 1, and reverse crunch. Oh, everybody come back up. We've got 8 next. Whew, starting with the right leg in, belly button to the spine. Rock back, right leg in, and rock back, and up. Come on, pausing at the top. Whew. There's 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Rock all the way back, reverse crunch, roll yourself up. These are hard, I know they're hard. It's okay to do them on your back if you need to. Left leg in, rock back, and power up. Come on, snap. There's 4, halfway. And 5, and 6, and 7. One more, 8, reverse crunch. Can we do 6? Let's try it. Everybody up. All right. I know you're giving me that look like, are you serious? I'm serious. Let's do it. Okay, here's 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, one more. Up, roll all the way back and reverse. Come on, last one. If you need to do just right here, that's great. Do you need to do final 6, and then we're gonna run out of time. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Reverse crunch and done. Stretch your body out. Arms come overhead. Lift your low back off the ground. Oh my goodness, you guys worked so hard tonight. Hug your right knee in. And switch to the other leg. Hug your left leg in. Give it a big squeeze. Hug both knees in. And then roll over onto your left side and bring your arms with you. We're gonna do that open book here. So arms up to the left. Keep the legs on top of each other. Open your right arm to the side. Stay there. And then close it back up. One more time. Open it up. Good. Try to get your shoulders to touch the ground. And then roll your knees to the left side. Or I'm sorry, to the right side. Close up your arms. And open wide. And again, close it up. And open wide. All right, great job. We're gonna go ahead and come up to sitting position. So sit up tall, keep your legs wide. Wowzers, walk your hands out. Tuck your chin, round your back. And just slowly roll yourself up, 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 up. And then turn and look at your right leg and walk your hands out. And slowly walk your hands through the center and over to the other side. Good job. And right back through the center and roll it up once again. Good. Cross one leg over. Doesn't matter which one. Cross it over. Push down on that top knee. Sit up tall right here. And then take your hands behind you and bend your bottom leg. Bring them a little closer. And we're going to switch to the other side here. So bring that leg over, sit up tall. And bend your bottom leg. Bring your legs a little bit closer. Ooh, do you think our arms are going to be tired tomorrow? I think so. So let's give them a good release here. Go ahead and sit however you're most comfortable. And we're going to take our hands out in front, okay? So palms together. And then just turn your hands so one goes on the other. Okay, clasp them together. And bring them in through the middle and lift up. If you can't keep your hands clasped, no big deal. Just keep them towards one another. And lift. Look down at your belly button. And let's switch to the other side. So take the arms, bring them under, and lift. Okay. We're going to bring both arms up, straight past our ears. And I want you to pat yourself on the back, okay? Or just place them down your back. Lift up. You can even lean back into your hands a little bit. Good work. And elbows to 90 degrees. Bring your fingers behind your ears. And chicken wings, we're going to round our upper back. And then open it wide. And one more time, round. And open wide. Good job. Roll over to your hands and knees. Last thing you want to do is just get those calves to stretch out. So just drop a toe or set of toes to the ground. Push your weight back. And switch to the other side. Toes to the ground. And we are done. You guys did awesome tonight. Feel free to unmute yourself if you'd like to. I'm going to change views here so I can see all your sweaty faces. Yeah.
Very sweaty.
Really
Red.
sweaty. I know. I was really hoping that cool rain would like kind of, make boot camp a little cooler tonight, but I don't know if it happened. That's okay. So did anybody check in with, I sent you guys email about macros and just checking in with eating and nutritional stuff. Anybody check any of that information out? Or are you already doing that? And or you don't want to take on any challenges and you're just happy to work out. Doesn't matter where you're at. Just checking in.
Well, since you're down a family
I
member,
have to look at
I had two answers at the same time. Try one more time.
go ahead,
I-
Jelly.
Okay, I was going to say I need to look at it, but it sounds like something I do want to look at. And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I spoke with Victoria today. She's the one. She's our the nutritionist, the dietitian that works with me for Core Motion Fitness, and we we just always we talk over everything before we start each session. And so anyway, so she's gonna be writing up the blog and everything about macros and I know it sounds trendy and all that kind of stuff, but it's really not any different than what I've been trying to coach you guys through. Just has a name, everything's the same. It just has a different name sometimes. So it's really just about making sure each of your main food groups, not food groups, but your protein, your fat, and your carbs are all have nice proportionate amounts to what fits your lifestyle the best, right? So some days you need more of one element and some days you need less based on how much energy expenditure you have, right? Boot camp days, you might need a little more carbohydrates, and non-movement days, you don't need as much. And so just being able to kind of pick and choose, like every meal, okay, do I have these three things? Every time you go to put something in your mouth, you want to think about what your ratios kind of look like for the day. So I like it. It's just a nice way to eat healthy without having to count calories and just kind of think more about, okay, portion wise, if I looked at my plate, break it off into percentages. Okay, there we go. I have, 40% of carbohydrates. I have 30% fat, 30%, protein. I'm good to go, right?
Yep.
Sounds easy. Sounds easy. Okay. But check in with those links I sent you guys. It clears things up a lot more than I can just do over Zoom and gives you some good visuals and, good practice. And then of course, Victoria's going to put that into play too with the blog that comes out on Friday. So, but talk to me if you have questions. If you don't want to make any changes right now, no problem. But I just always want to give you that opportunity if you're looking for ways to, up the ante a little bit and try hard things. Right?
And was that on the email with the boot camp link? Was that all on that first
Yeah.
email?
The first email, like the welcome email, yeah, I sent that out to you guys. Yeah, I know sometimes you guys breeze over them, but if you can look back into that, there's just some good info that, wherever, depending where you're at on your journey with wellness and nutrition and stuff like that, it might be something that you want to think about. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I know. I'm beating the same drum. It's okay. Okay, Hannah's with you guys next week, okay? So, like I said, I'm going to send out her phone number and contact information. So if for whatever reason you can't log in or anything like that, please contact her so that she can help you out, or so at least she knows what's going on if there's some, technical difficulties, okay?
Same link, using the same link for her.
Yes, that's the idea. That is the plan. I'm going to try to double check I'm going to have her double check that works. So that we can make sure you guys are good to go. Okay. All right. We'll have everything uploaded for those of you that miss out on camp on Monday, Wednesday. So, all right. I'll miss you guys. I'll see you the following week.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
Enjoy.